Hot news: Joe Biden, I haven't always been right on criminal justice. CNNPolitics. Biden made no mention of his support for a 1994 crime bill that set strict sentencing standards and, critics have argued, led to an era of mass incarceration. But he highlighted it. The former vice president also argued that white Americans must acknowledge systemic racism still exists. There's Biden's speech made on Martin Luther King, Jr. Day before a group. Biden, who was honored at the breakfast, is expected to make a decision about a White House bid in the coming weeks, but an announcement about his intentions may not come until later this winter or early spring. In the meantime, the former vice president has kept a relatively low profile in recent weeks as he's entering the final stages of his 2020 decision-making process. His speech on Monday at the Martin Luther King breakfast, by former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg, Biden argued the current administration has fostered hate and prejudice. He specifically, As he ended his remarks, Biden stressed the need to carry on King's legacy.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.